Amanda.
Jamie. Daniel.
Lynn.
Richard.
And Mike, and we're the audience.
Hi, I'm Shannon. Are you tired of telling your friends and loved ones to buckle up and they never listen? Well, I'm going to talk about passing the safety belt law. It's House Bill number 27 and Senate Bill 484. I'm going to talk about what this bill will change, my affiliation with it, and how it will save lives. How the Florida law is right now, people can only be ticketed for not wearing their seatbelt if pulled over for another cause. This means that they cannot be pulled over just for the mere fact that they don't have their seatbelt on. Not wearing a safety belt causes the loss of many lives. And for example, my friend Katie passed away 2 years ago, and since then her mom became very active in trying to pass the seatbelt law, along with another guy whose daughter also passed away. Now, this shirt is the shirt that we wore to go try to get the law passed in Tallahassee. It says, "Across your heart, promise, so you won't break mine." And it says, "Cross it, click it, live." And there are her initials on the seatbelt. And on the back it says, "Pass the seatbelt law." Now, let's talk about what this law will change. If this law were to pass, people could get pulled over and ticketed for just not wearing their seatbelt alone. This means that they would not have to have any other cause to get pulled over. Let's look at some statistics. DMV, Florida states that all passengers in the front seat must be wearing their seatbelts. And all passengers anywhere in the car under 18 must wear their seatbelts at all times. And according to the Florida Students Against Destructive Decisions, every hour someone in America dies for not wearing their seatbelts. Florida Highway and Safety in Motor Vehicles says in Florida in 2006 there were 2,103 traffic deaths in seatbelt vehicles. That means 61.9%, 1,301 of these people were killed not wearing their seatbelts. And according to National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, safety belts save the society an estimated of $50 billion annually in medical care, lost productivity, and other injury-related costs. Primary seatbelt laws, like the one that we are trying to pass in Florida, which I'm speaking about, have a proven track record of increasing people wearing their safety belts. This might be a strong enough law to make the people that are too stubborn to buckle up. If they were to get a ticket for it, then for just not wearing their seatbelt, then that would probably make them buckle up. Even if it's to avoid the ticket, at least they're buckling up. More lives will be saved, and it will cause less families to lose their loved ones in traffic accidents for not wearing their seatbelts. Now let's talk about ways we can remind ourselves and others to buckle up. The safety belt law being passed will encourage young and older drivers to buckle up. For example, if a young driver were to get pulled over because of this law and did not have their safety belt on, that they could get a ticket for it, and they might have to show their parents their ticket, and the parents would know that the child didn't buckle up. And this might either get them to talk to the child about how important it is to buckle up or what could happen if you don't, or they could make the child stop driving, and either way it's saving their life if this were ever to happen if they weren't buckled up. Also, to help remind you to buckle up, you could put a picture of your family or loved ones in your car so that you could see who you will hurt if this were ever to happen to you, and if you were to ever lose your life for not wearing a seatbelt. Or also you could put pictures of your friends that you might have lost. I've lost so many friends, and putting their pictures in my vehicle or having their decals on the vehicle makes you realize and remember the problem you're having with it, and that what their families are dealing with. And not wearing your seatbelt's not worth everything that everyone has to go through when you lose your life. Now on to what I want you guys to get from this speech and what actions I want you to take. Get involved with getting this law passed. It could only help for the better in this situation. Wear your seatbelts and be safe. And I want you guys to pass on this message to people you care about and even strangers. Now, I feel very strongly about this law and buckling up. I have talked about what this law will change, how I'm involved, and how it could save lives. At my young age, I have lost so many friends throughout just the few years of high school, and most of them are due to not wearing their seatbelts. And people just don't get it, that it's so simple. Just buckle up and hopefully you'll be safe. And I feel so strongly about it, and I intend to make a difference. I urge everyone to buckle up and stay safe. And again, a cross your heart promise, so you won't break mine. Cross it, click it, live. Thank you.
Very good.